Sisters who watch. Sisters who watch. Sisters who watch.
Bachelorette.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome to Sisters Who Watch.
Hello, I'm Shelby.
And I'm Laura, and we're sisters who watch everything. TV, movie, sports, concerts, and even The Bachelorette being canceled.
Oof, end of an era.
We love to watch, and we love talking about it even more. Today we're watching Taylor Frankie Paul, The Bachelorette.
The end of the Bachelor Nation?
Yeah, the demise of Bachelor Nation.
The demise of
Secret
Bachelor
Lives of
Nation.
Mormon
Basically,
Wives.
we're diving into the Taylor Frankie Paul drama and the cancellation of this upcoming season of The Bachelorette. Whew, a doozy.
What?
Emergency pod. This is an emergency minisode. We had to get it together.
Yes, the whole internet is talking about this. So
Everybody.
we had to hop on and chat. Because the way my group chats were blowing up today, I was shook.
Co-workers, family, friends.
I know. Everyone.
Felt like the whole world was talking about it.
Yes. And before we get into our episode, please make sure you're giving Sisters Who Watch 5 stars. 5 stars wherever you listen. Rate, download, subscribe. We appreciate your support. And follow us at Sisters Who Watch on all social media platforms to see our reactions to all this craziness online. So, Shelby, okay, we've talked about this a bit on our podcasts. We went on a Bachelor in our Best TV of 2025 episode. I went on a rant on how Bachelor Nation was my least favorite content of 2025. And we got into Taylor Frankie Paul a little bit and what a disaster the Bachelor franchise is. What were you expecting about this new season with Taylor Frankie Paul as the lead of The Bachelorette?
I was expecting nonsense. And I was expecting nothing at the same time because I was not planning to watch. I made a TikTok reaction video months ago when they announced that she was going to be the lead. And I said I would never be watching. I was boycotting the season because one, Bachelor Nation was already on a rough, patch with me.
Yeah.
Could barely get through Paradise. Hadn't watched the last few seasons. Didn't like Grant. Like, I've already been very iffy with Bachelor Nation. It has not been a priority. And them picking Taylor Frankie Paul, who I felt like was an unhinged choice because of her past, because of her behavior on the Mormon Wives show, because, she does have baggage, right? She's a single mom, she's all these kids, she's this drama. And I was like, they're making the decision to cast her. It seems like they are prioritizing a certain demographic when they could have had multiple beautiful women of color from Grant's season as choices. And they decided against that. So me, as a Black woman, a woman of color, I was like, okay, I see what you guys are doing. You're appeasing to a certain demographic and giving this white woman who's had a lot of issues and baggage multiple chances. And the biggest chance to be the lead of this huge show, which we know you would not do for a Black woman. You would not do it. Rachel Lindsay, the first ever Black Bachelorette, was a lawyer. That is the bar.
I know.
So all that to say, I was not going to be watching Taylor Frankie Paul. And so I didn't really have expectations. I was not looking forward to it. And I didn't even watch. They had that history of the Bachelorette episode or whatever with all the Bachelorettes.
I didn't watch it.
Didn't watch that. Could care less.
I did
not watch it. They've really lost me. What were your expectations?
Yeah.
They were low. Mormon Wives.
They were low. Yeah, so they announced, I looked back at our TikTok. They announced that Taylor Frankie Paul was the Bachelorette in September. And both of us made reaction videos being like, we've never seen Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. We don't know who this woman is. Why did they choose her? She's a single mom with 3 children. She's been arrested. She's an influencer. Why did they choose her? So I was curious. I was like, who is Taylor Frankie Paul? Why did they choose her as the Bachelorette? So I was like, I need to watch the show, right? So it worked on me. Like, they picked this person. I'm like, I need, as a Bachelor Nation fan, I need to watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives to get the context, to understand, because it's a pick out of left field. It's a very wild choice. So I was like, I need to watch the show. And Shelby, I kid you not, the first episode, season 1 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, season 1, Taylor Frankie Paul gets arrested in episode 1. And I'm watching this and I'm like,
Bachelorette. That's who they want.
This is the introduction of Taylor. She like goes on this rant on TikTok being like, yeah, we did swinging with all of mom talk. Like I was making out with other women's husbands. Like this is the first episode. And the end of the episode is her getting arrested for like a domestic dispute. Right? So I'm like, Taylor has a record of domestic violence allegations.
We know who she is.
This is what I'm saying. We know the first episode is telling you that this woman is mentally unstable and unhinged. Like that is the thesis of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Like the foundation is Taylor is mentally unstable. Like that is how this whole show begins. So I'm watching this. I'm like, this just after episode 1, I'm like, this is the woman that they chose to lead the show, the franchise. It was very confusing. And I remember, so I looked back at my TikTok. I was like, I just watched the first 2 episodes of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Taylor is mentally unstable, but if they're going for messy, chaotic drama, like I get why they chose her, because she's messy drama 10 out of 10, right? She's a bit out of her mind, right? Like she's mentally unstable. So if they want a chaotic season, right, they're gonna get one. And it took a dark turn, right? Taylor is a wild card, and they saw, right, they had to cancel this whole season because of how much of a wild card Taylor is. But it's interesting. So for context, y'all, Taylor has this baby daddy named Dakota. Their relationship is so terrible. They're so toxic. And it's interesting, the new season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, season 4, just came out to kind of like prepare for Taylor's season of The Bachelorette. So I hadn't watched it, and now I definitely don't want to watch it because I'm like, already giving Taylor a platform of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is dangerous, right? This woman is a disaster. Like she needs to focus on her kids. She's not prioritizing her kids.
She has better things to focus on.
Yes, and we're like enabling her by watching the show, right? She's neglecting 100%. Her mental health, and she's neglecting her children. So I'm like, I don't want to watch this show. Like it's disturbing and sad. But I watch Bachelor Fan Take on YouTube. Shelby, you know Bachelor Fan Take.
Oh yes, I haven't watched them in a while.
So Shelby, I think, and listeners as well, I think you might benefit from watching Bachelor Fan Take, especially his 2 most recent videos on the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, because he gives a good overview. I think it's confusing if you've never seen the show, because there's like 10 women in Mob Talk. Like there's so many of them, and there's a lot of characters. So, but he gives a good background on like what the context leading up to the Bachelorette. And Taylor, like, but hours before she leaves to go to the Bachelorette, like she is having sex with her baby daddy. Like literally, I'm watching this Bachelor Fan Take video, and I'm like, what? Yeah. So they're detailing this.
It's worse.
Like, Taylor,
it's
you need to go to the
airport. Than you think.
Taylor, you need to go to the airport to go to LA. And her baby daddy's like walking out of her house, and I'm just like, Taylor is so toxic.
Y'all think she's ready to be the Bachelorette?
This is what I'm saying.
I don't want to hear anymore. I don't.
I know.
It just further shows how irresponsible of a choice it was.
Irresponsible. I'm like, this woman is mentally unstable. That is something we knew about her from day one. And especially in the past year, since the show, in the past like year or 2, like we have seen her relationship with Dakota, her baby daddy. They're so incredibly toxic. Like they fight. I mean, you saw the video, Shelby, right? They fight verbally and physically, but he keeps on going. Like it's both of their faults. She abuses him. He keeps on running back to her. And it's just this toxic cycle. Like he is not innocent. Both of them are terrible people. And they both have such this toxic connection to each other. It's like, Dakota, if Taylor is beating you up, like why do you keep like having sex with her? Why do you keep like engaging with her? It makes no sense. So she just has such a toxic relationship with Dakota. He was in her bed 2 hours before her flight to Bachelor Mansion. And I was just like, oh. And Bachelor Fantake was just like infuriated because he's like, Taylor is not ready to be a bachelorette, and especially in the wake of this this video that has resurfaced. And that he released that before the video even came out, so he was like seeing Dakota with her baby daddy like several days leading up to the show is just disturbing because it's like Taylor is not taking this experience seriously.
No,
like,
and apparently before this, like a few weeks ago, there was a domestic violence complaint by Dakota against Taylor, and that led to people being like, what? Like, what's happening? So post Bachelorette, she's doing stuff again? Honestly, it really shows when someone shows you who they are, believe them. It made me think of this whole Huda situation. We saw how crazy Huda was last year on Love Island USA.
Yeah.
We know she's crazy.
Yeah,
so why are we surprised
unstable.
that now her current boyfriend's ex has a restraining order out against her because she is stalking, attacking her current boyfriend's ex and child?
Yeah.
Why are we surprised?
I saw that report. Like Huda was banging crazy. On the door of Louis' ex and his child. It's just like very disturbing.
Why aren't you with your child? Like, honestly, and so that didn't shock me, and this Taylor Frankie news doesn't shock me. If anything, it shows that we should not be giving these people a platform.
No.
It is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
And now ABC, this is karma. People are saying they could be out millions and millions of dollars because they have now decided to shelve the
whole season
of The Bachelorette.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Now that this video has resurfaced, and that's ad revenue. That's money towards production. It is so much money that you're about to lose. Now, what are you going to put in that programming slot every Sunday night?
I know.
That's a prime slot for them. What are they going to do?
I know. It's a disaster. Oof. And also it's like, how does the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives move on? Like, I would be
some
shocked
people are saying
if
that
show
be canceled.
I think that show should be canceled. I mean, there are enough of them. Like, there's like 10 women in the cast, but it's like, it's Taylor's show. Like, Taylor is the heart of the show, and everything revolves around
Whitney,
her.
the girl that was on Dancing with the Stars? Isn't she kind of having a moment?
She is. So I think you could move forward without Taylor, take Taylor and Dakota out, but they're like also like they're all wrapped together. I think it would be hard to move on, but I guess if everyone is just like, you know, excommunicates Taylor, but she's like the leader of the group, I think it's possible.
If you're canceling The Bachelorette, I understand that's all about her, but you probably should do something about Mormon Wives too. Like,
I would be surprised if they don't cancel it. I won't.
They
probably should, which is sad because think about like all those women, right? They're losing a huge paycheck.
Affleck, very fair biracial girl.
Layla. Yeah.
Layla.
I know too much about this, all of Montauk.
I only know because it's pierced the culture. I'm a pop culture girl, so I know like surface level. I'm like, oh, Whitney is the villain who was then on Dance with the Stars and then is now in Chicago. Like, you know, I know like the high level stuff.
Like, this show actively rots my brain, and we watch a lot of trash, but this, I think Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is the trashiest of the trash.
And they're all like in their early 20s and having kids that they shouldn't, really young. And it just
it's scary. Like, and I think, and seeing Taylor, it's just like really sad. When I was so I found out about this because friends who I have a group of girls, we watched The Bachelor together. We didn't watch a whole lot last year because Paradise was terrible, The Golden Bachelor was terrible. And we watched like I would say maybe half of Grant's season together. So I found out because my group chat was blowing up earlier today. And they're like, this season of Bachelor is canceled. Taylor's season is canceled. And my friends and I had been texting like, oh, like when her season's back on, like we'll watch together. And I was like, I guess I don't really want to watch her season. But the group chat was blowing up. And I was like, what is going on? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then they sent me the TMZ video and I watched it. Guys, It's disturbing. It's, like, really sad. Like, it made me, like, physically upset because it's really you
Her
see,
poor
like
children.
I know. So, the video is Taylor, having this physical and verbal dispute with her baby daddy, Dakota. They're both clowns, but Taylor's, like, really, really drunk in this video. And Dakota says he's sober. Obviously, we don't know, but he seems coherent. Taylor is not coherent. She's like screaming at the top of her lungs. She has him in a headlock at one point, and you're just like, what is happening in this video? And then Dakota's like, Taylor, stop, Taylor, stop. And then she's like kicking him and pushing him, all this stuff. And then
you hear her child screaming.
Yes. And you see Dakota like move towards the living room, it looks like, from the kitchen. And Taylor starts throwing stools, like chairs.
Metal chairs.
She throws 3 metal chairs at Dakota. And you see her daughter is on the couch. And Taylor throws one of the chairs and it hits her daughter. It is so sad. It is like so disturbing. And you hear the daughter start like screaming and like crying. She's like, "Mommy, mommy." And you're just like,
it actually makes me sick thinking
I
about
know,
it.
it like made me sick. And Dakota's like, Taylor, you just hit your daughter. What are you doing? You just hit your. It was like so sad. And then you just hear screaming. And then you hear a neighbor knock on the door. And they're like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, I mean, if you're Taylor's screaming at the top of her lungs, like, it is crazy. And you're watching this and you're just like, gosh. And this was like 3 years ago. This was not recent, right? ABC's acting surprised. It's like, you chose her to be the Bachelorette after we knew that she's had domestic issues.
ABC's the problem here. Some people are like saying that Taylor Frankie is being victimized because Dakota released the video right before her show's about to air. And it's like, okay, I don't know anything about the relationship. Clearly it's toxic. You're saying it's toxic. So I think ABC is at fault for even picking her because she obviously was not the right choice. She has mental health issues. She has domestic violence history. Like, she needs to figure out her own life and toxicity and drama with her ex. We're now bringing this ex drama into further into the public eye and for national attention, which isn't good for her. Or
this is only going to make her mental health so much worse.
Literally,
I can't even imagine. Yeah.
Like, so that's why I feel like my frustration is with ABC entirely. I do not blame Taylor because we know who Taylor is. This is who Taylor's
mentally unstable and she needs help.
Yeah.
It's not her fault.
This is all ABC's fault. And it further shows what they're willing to accept from white people. Honestly.
No.
The audacity.
What's the opposite of black excellence? Please.
Oof. I can't even. Not white audacity, not white trash. I don't know what it is.
I mean, maybe it is white trash. And they talk about this. And it's funny, this was a storyline on season 1. So I forgot who said it.
Was it?
Someone called Taylor white trash. and Taylor was like, yeah, I am white trash.
Not her owning it. So maybe that is the opposite of black excellence. Please.
Is out of her mind. I can't. Oh my gosh. No, it's the people. That's a good comparison. If you are a Taylor stan, you are a hoodie-rat as well. Like, they're the same person. Problematic, mentally unstable, should not be having these platforms. Obviously, potentially not the best mothers, not the most present.
Could be a theme. Might be something in common.
It's just like, yeah, we need to stop giving these women platforms because it's bad for them and it's bad for their families.
Bad for them, bad for their families, and bad for the culture.
I know.
100%. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good that some people look up to them and are like, oh, justice for Taylor, justice for Huda. It's like, if that is your takeaway from this, then
toxic.
I'm worried. And some people are saying, why do we have harsher rules for reality TV stars that are on president? That's fair. But that does not excuse ABC's decision to make her the Bachelorette in the first place. Like, yes, what Taylor did is not the same as what the president is doing? 100%.
Yeah, the president has done a trillion other worse things.
100%. Yeah. But that doesn't mean what Taylor did isn't bad. You know?
Yeah, what
like,
Taylor
I feel
did
like
was
people
bad.
are trying to like lessen the situation, and it's like,
girl, watch
two
the
things
video.
Can be true. Watch the video. Like,
watch the video. It's
this
bad.
is bad. This is bad.
It's terrible. Yeah. I know. It does feel calculated. And if you have seen So You Realize the Mormon Wives, you know that Dakota, her baby daddy, is calculated, and he is jealous, and he kept on saying things like, I love you, save a rose for me, like as she was leaving for the Bachelorette, like all this stuff. I'm
that
watching,
makes it seem even more like this is probably him being spiteful.
Yes, this is very tactical. Oof. Right? He clearly had this video.
Brutal.
And he was like, oh, they might have gotten in a fight or something. And he's like, well, Taylor, guess what? I'm going to release this video right before your season airs. So they're just such an incredibly toxic couple. Taylor knows really that he's bad for her. She's like, guys, I can't be around Dakota. Keep me away from him. But it's like, wake up, girl. Wake up. Like, you know this man is toxic. This guy's not a good guy.
Who are their parents?
I mean, Taylor's parents are on the show.
Are they?
Her parents, they are. Oof. And they're both.
Does she have siblings?
Mom, yes, her family is like very involved on the show. Okay, you see them quite a bit. And her family and her parents are like, Taylor, you need to stop. Taylor, you need to stop. And oh my gosh, something else that came out in this new season. Taylor and Dakota, her baby daddy, were having sex in the weeks leading up to her going on The Bachelorette, which is very disturbing. And this is how Taylor got pregnant with Dakota's baby on season 1. Literally, she like just met Dakota. She got pregnant. They don't use protection. She's not on birth control. I guess he refuses to wear condoms. So she was like, yeah, like who knows? They were joking that she might be pregnant, like the first pregnant Bachelorette. Isn't that crazy? It's just
okay, like, Laura, honestly, I can't hear anymore.
Like, okay, show us that you don't care about this at all. Show us, like, thank you for, like, not taking any of this seriously.
I don't want to hear anymore.
Taylor, like, what are you doing? Like, seeing the recaps of the newest season of Mormon Wives just made me sad. Especially hearing, like, seeing the video, seeing the season get canceled, and then watching the recaps, I was just like, oh no, Taylor, like this is depressing. Like she's just,
it also feels
it's like really depressing.
Production is using her for the drama, knowing that she's a mess. Like,
oh yeah,
in a sense, she definitely is a victim because they're using her. They're not thinking about her mental health. They're not thinking about the fact that right before her Bachelorette season's about to air, you guys are showing us that she's sleeping with this guy.
I know.
Right before
it looks really bad.
It looks crazy. Really You're setting her up for failure and ridicule.
Right. Even if the season, wasn't canceled, this video didn't come out. Like watching these season 4
concurrently is not good.
No, because it shows Taylor being
really bad.
Yes, it's painting her to be terrible, right? She's sleeping with her baby daddy like the day before she goes to the show. She's like, they showed this guy who she like met online, probably Hinge, who's like, yeah, like I'll be here after the show. And like she's just entertaining these men. She's sleeping with her ex, and it's like clearly you're not taking this Bachelorette experience seriously at all. Like she looks terrible. And it's I part of me does feel bad because clearly like no one is looking out for her. Like I think her parents are trying, but I just think,
are they?
I mean, I don't know if they're trying. Yeah, it's
from what
sad.
I'm hearing, it's not giving like sad. They're trying enough.
I know. So it's Taylor Frankie Paul is a sad story. She should have never been picked in the first place. Does that excuse her bad behavior? Absolutely not. So at the end of the day, ABC, you're the one who gave Taylor Frankie Paul this platform, this TV show, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, all about her. And I feel like her life has only gotten worse because you keep on enabling this bad behavior.
And now I think we already thought the Bachelor franchise was in trouble, but now,
girl, like before it was on life support, now there's no coming back from this. It's dead. It's
honestly
dead.
Feel like this could be the end.
It's dead.
How?
I don't think it's coming back. I don't know how you move on from this. It was
Because I
already
think
dead.
there's going to be a blame game. I think everyone's going to be mad and upset. Like, how did we let this happen? This is embarrassing. We're
They're
losing
so
money.
stupid.
You
They're so
already
stupid.
decided not to do The Bachelor. You already, kind of failed to reinvent Paradise. Like, honestly,
Flops on flops.
if I was the heads of ABC, as much as this has been an iconic franchise, I might
Cancel it.
hang it
Cancel
up.
it.
We're done. Wow.
I agree. I think because already, clearly, the Bachelor producers, they were like trying to wake it up, right? Wake up the franchise.
That's what
right?
this
They
was. This was a
revamped
desperate
Paradise.
decision.
Yes, they've been desperate, right? They canceled the Bachelorette last year.
Yeah.
They did Paradise. And they had a quick revival with like Joey's season, the Golden Bachelor, like all this stuff, but like just those one-off seasons just kind of died. It's like after Gary and Teresa got divorced after like 2 weeks. wrap it up. I just think, yeah, they've been trying new things and it just hasn't working. And I think this was the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't think there's anything. I don't think you can revive it. I think the Bachelor franchise is officially dead. We need to move on.
This is the end.
Come up with a different show. Or if anything, maybe in like 3 years, you bring back like a celebrity or something.
When it's blown over.
When it's blown over and you bring back, I don't know, who would be like a good celebrity bachelor, bachelorette? Because I think in a few years, you bring someone back that people know and are excited about. Maybe that could work.
And I also think the issue with Taylor Frankie Paul was that she didn't go with the brand. Like, I'm sorry. No. This is a more put together,
it's supposed to be
conservative
classy.
show. It's supposed to be classy. It's supposed to be the opposite of Love Island. And,
Taylor's a Love Island girl.
She's a Love Island girl. So I feel like, and I love Love Island, So it's nothing bad on Love Island. It's more just like know what your brand and audience is. And I think they went so far left. So I think if they were to pick a celebrity or someone, it would need to be classy. Pick someone who's a gentleman. I can't think of anyone right now.
Like obviously not like a single hot celebrity who like hasn't who's unmarried. I'm trying to think like someone like Michael B. Jordan, obviously not him, but like you know what I'm saying, like
an Yvonne Orji who has been very clear she's like a virgin, she's fun, she's like an accomplished actress, comedian, like someone like that who fits the kind of classy mold, and has been through life, but also is there like a classy young person? I don't know. Like is Yara Shahidi classy? I don't know. She could be.
Yeah,
but I think they have to figure it out.
Black person.
I know. I just gave 2 Black people.
I know. I'm like, you want Orgy? The Bachelor people don't know who that is. Bachelor Nation does not know who that is. But I agree. I think if they wait in a few years and they pick like a likable celebrity that
white per your suggestion.
Right. That middle America would like, maybe that could work. But I think as of right now,
Jesse Palmer 2.0.
Yes. I think you bring back like if Sean Lowe wasn't married with kids, like someone like him, even if you bring back an old lead, you're like, oh, come back.
Peter Weber.
Yes. Oh my! That literally just popped in my head. I was like, what if they brought back Peter Weber? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh no, they bring back Tyler Cameron. They bring back Tyler Cameron.
Oh, that's what they should do, Laura. That's what they do. You bring back someone that you should have had be the Bachelor a long time ago. That's great.
Yes. No, I agree.
He doesn't need it.
No, if I were him, like why would
really
I want
big payday?
Come back
I'm
to
Tyler.
This franchise?
I would need like the biggest payday ever. It would need to be the biggest like budget. Like it would have to be really high. Like we're going across the world. It's like Amazing Race. In order for me to go.
Like millions of dollars. Because at this point, like this franchise is such a hot mess. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near it. We'll see. So on our What to Watch segment. So will you be watching Mormon Wives? Will you be looking out for what the Bachelor Nation does next?
No. I was already anti-Bachelor, and this is just the nail in the coffin for me.
I know.
I will definitely be following it from a pop culture POV, like the news and stuff. Like, I immediately got the breaking news alert from the LA Times and New York Times about this.
I know, New York Times. I was
and
like,
then my office
what?
went into a frenzy, and it's all we talked about at lunch. So from that perspective, 100% I'll be plugged in. But will I waste my time watching a single episode? No.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. If anything, Shelby, I recommend watching Bachelor Fantake's most recent recaps of season 4.
A lot to watch. I'm like, I
know. They're only like 10 minutes long.
I gotta watch Outlander. I gotta watch.
They're like 10 to 12 minutes long.
Housewives.
But it gives like helpful context, and you're just like, oh no, Taylor. Like
everything you told me is enough, honestly, Laura.
I know. Seeing that, because already what the video and everything going on is terrible, and then you see that context, and you're just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
like this woman is in desperate need of help. Like cries for help. Like how is it just seems like all the people around her have failed her. That's what it's giving.
Yikes.
So yeah, I'm not gonna be watching Mormon Wives either. I think I've seen enough of that show. I would be shocked if it's not canceled. You know, maybe you'll see Whitney Levitt on Broadway in Chicago.
Maybe.
At least good for her. She's got her gigs going on. She doesn't need the show anymore. No. She doesn't need the show. Yeah, so
and it's good for her.
Good for her. So we'll be on the lookout on social media for more updates, and we'll keep y'all posted. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this episode of Sisters Who Watch, please give us a 5-star rating wherever you listen to your podcast, and let us know what you think about this whole Taylor Frankie Paul situation. It is such a mess. I'm really curious about your thoughts. Comment on our TikToks about the whole thing. And
you can comment on Spotify too, and on YouTube.
Yes, Spotify and YouTube. And please make sure that you're following us on all our platforms at Sisters Who Watch. We appreciate your support.
Yes. All right. And please let us know what you think about this emergency pod. We're trying to do more timely minisodes, so please let us know if you like this kind of stuff. And thank you again, y'all, for your support. We're 3 years into Sisters Who Watch, so we appreciate y'all for being with us all 3 years. Stay watching.
Bye. Stay watching.